Hola people, Bree Slay here, aka the beauty plug, all that connects you to your beautiful. And so today we have a video on Middle Eastern fragrances that are fairly inexpensive, purchased on Amazon. So these are the most popular. Some that I find that I love, and others that I find like, it's okay, I bought it because, you know what? They said try it, so I tried it, you know? So kept them in my collection because they're just that inexpensive. It makes no sense in keeping them, or I mean sending them back. So I kept them, and I'm gonna give you the real tea on how I feel about these fragrances. My videos are not sponsored. It comes from my pocket, my coin. So you're gonna get the real deal. Even if it was sponsored, you still gonna get the real deal, okay? So if you look forward to, or you wanna see what's going on and how to save coins and how to smell rich and luxurious, see I have on my blue, like Arabian Night, about these Middle Eastern fragrances, then guess what? You know what to do. Stay tuned. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, go ahead. Press the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. All right, here we go. Okay, so the first fragrance is said to be a dupe for Oud Bouquet by Lancôme. And I've smelled Oud Bouquet, and I personally feel like it smells better. Oud Bouquet smells better than this next fragrance. But this fragrance is utter beast mode. So first and foremost, if you know nothing about Middle Eastern fragrances are very heavy in oud. You'll see oud listed as a note as agar wood or things like that. So that's oud, and a lot of people are not fans of oud. I noticed that I like ouds. I like patchouli. I like rose. I like things with vanilla. I like things with saffron. Those are the notes that I like. However, with oud, I noticed that I like a more rich and expensive oud. One of my signature fragrances is a fragrance by Louis Vuitton, and it is heavy, heavy, heavy in oud. And it's also heavy in rose, but it's so well done. I'll do a video on that later on. But anyway, back to the first fragrance. So the first fragrance is Shag Off Oud by Swiss Arabian. So this is said to be a dupe for Lancôme's Oud Bouquet. I think Oud Bouquet is sweeter. Now, I guess I'm gonna have to spray this, right? Because, see, I don't wanna spray it because, okay. Now, Shag Off Oud by Swiss Arabian. It's 3.4 fluid ounce. The cost on Amazon, you can get it as low as $25 up to as high as $35. It's now on Amazon for $29.47. And it's a unisex fragrance. Now, according to Fragrantica, the notes for Shag Off Oud is top notes of saffron, of course. Middle notes of agar wood, rose. Agar wood is, like I told you, oud. Base notes of agar wood, which is oud, praline, and vanilla. Now, if you do not like oud and you're new to trying oud, I say give this a try. It's sweet. It's a sweeter oud. But I had to buy this fragrance twice because when I first bought it and sprayed, I said, what is this? But then as my nose got experienced, I sold the bottle and then I rebought the bottle. And it's really rich. It's really rich and luxurious. Yeah, this woman is sophisticated. This woman is, I want to say, between the ages of 32 and 52. Not saying that if you're more youthful, you can't wear this, but this is a grown woman right here. Also, too, she has on, I would say some, you know, the new designer, and they're not new, but Louis Vuitton earrings. She has on a set pair of those with the LV on them. You know, she has on a classic Louis Vuitton on the goat tote, okay, with a brown fitted turtleneck, okay, not ribbed, just a plain fitted turtleneck, with a loose vegan leather or faux leather pant, okay, brown, and a Louis boot, the Louis Rider boots. She has on those. That's what this woman has on, okay? Baby, this gonna last. So once you spray it, that's it. Is no going to wash it off or it ain't gonna, no, this staying, okay? So the first fragrance, like I said, is Shag Off Oud by Swiss Arabian. The next fragrance that I purchased off of Amazon is a fragrance that's similar to Shag Off Oud. It's just by a different, I want to say designer or different house. And this is the house of Taffas. Now, Taffas is a Middle Eastern brand that's known for duping fragrances and creating really rich and luxurious fragrances for half the price. Now, Oud Mood is also said to be a dupe for Lancome's Oud Bouquet. I'm going to read the notes off of Fragrantica. Top notes are rose, saffron, and pimento. Middle notes are argar wood, which is oud, caramel, floral notes, and patchouli. Base notes are resins. Is that resins for raisins? Ciao. Amber, woody notes, incense, and musk. So, I'm going to spray this on this hand. God, I'm afraid to spray it because this ain't going to go nowhere. Now, okay. These dry downs are very similar. Shag Off Oud by Swiss Arabian and Oud Mood by Taffas. The dry down is very similar. However, this has a more oud smell to it. It's a more woody smell. So again, if you do not like oud, you're probably not going to like this, and you probably will like Shag Off Oud better. This I don't know if I mentioned this already, but this retails for $24.94 on Amazon. And yeah, it's going to be beast mode. I recommend you wear that fragrance in the fall or winter months. Okay, so the next fragrance, I would say, is a little bit sweeter than, it's sweeter. It's a lot sweeter than Oud Mood. And it may be even sweeter than Shag Off Oud. And this is none other than Taffas Ragba for women. So Ragba for women retails about $21.34. That's what the last price that I'm seeing on Amazon. And let's talk about some of the notes in here. So some of the notes are vanilla, sugar, oud, incense, sandalwood, and musk. So we're going to spray this one right here. Excuse my ashy elbow. Okay. This, it says that rose is not listed. Rose is not listed in the notes, but I actually get more of the rose here. I get a little bit of rose here to my nose, but I also get the vanilla, I get the sugar, and I get the sandalwood. I would say this is probably the sweetest out of the first two. Out of these three, the Shag Off Oud, the Oud Mood, this is probably the sweetest out of the ouds. Yeah, I would say so. This is probably the sweetest. So if you like something sweet and you want to try something with a little oud, then I would say go and try it. And listen, it's not going to break the bank. $21. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know people's circumstances, but $21, you get that on Uber Eats. Go get you a bottle of this if you want to try. Now, the next fragrance is probably, I think, the least expensive on this list. And if you are a lover of gourmands, as far as the creamy gourmand, the chocolate, the vanilla, those things, then you're definitely, absolutely, positively going to like this. And that is none other than Coco Musk by Al Rihab. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So Coco Musk retails right now on Amazon for $12.59. And it's a unisex fragrance. I'm going to read the notes for you. The notes are vanilla, milk chocolate, white musk, cinnamon, spicy notes, amber, sandalwood, myrrh, and rose. So this is said to be a dupe or very similar to Montal's Chocolate Greedy Montal. I've had that fragrance. I actually gifted it to my cousin. So she is the one who actually told me about this fragrance. And I was like, all right, let me go get it and go try it. Listen to me. Woo! And I ain't gonna edit that out. I'm gonna leave that in there. Woo! Mm-hmm. Chocolate Beast. Hot cocoa. She's so sweet, make you wanna lick the wrapper. That's this, okay? But it's not sweet like a kitty sweet. I think what grounds it and what gives it that kind of like grown smell, I'm assuming it's probably the rose in this. And also, let me just look back at the notes, probably the sandalwood and the amber. Yeah, this is divine. How come I haven't worn this as much? Okay, I think I'll start. So that, I would say that probably is a good, perfect date night scent. If you know, it's been shown that men scientifically like women that have on sweet scents and women that have on scents with rose in them. So if, you know, that's your thing and you like to turn your bae on, or, you know, trying to attract some fine man, or listen, it could be a masculine presenting woman, who knows? Whatever. It's just known that scientifically that men especially are attracted to sweet scents and scents with rose. So go get it. It's $12. You can't break the bank with this. Definitely can't. And go try it out. The next fragrance, for the longest while, I was trying to figure out what it reminded me of. And it smells to me, I wear this oil called Golden Sands. And I mixed it with another oil that's imported called Amber Rose. Now this next fragrance is also by Swiss Arabian that made Shag Off Oud, and it's called Casablanca. Now I'm gonna try their other fragrances, but this is the one that's most popular. To me, this is like a fruity, clean, sweet, fresh vanilla to me. I'm smelling vanilla in this, and some caramel, more so caramel. And so on Amazon, it retails for $38. It's gone up over time. With its popularity, the price has gone up. But the notes on Fragrantica are listed as apple and grapes. Let's just spray this here. Oh, okay. In my face. I smell the apple. Apple and grapes, white woods, patchouli, iris, caramel, suede, musk, pure balsam, and that's it. So now, I think this fragrance is very suitable for spring and summer. You can even wear this in winter. You can probably layer it with the three that I mentioned earlier, Shag Off Oud, Oud Mood, and Ragba. I'm sure this will make a really good combination because it'll sweeten that up a little bit. The oud is up in that a little bit. But I think that this is definitely a summer fragrance. It's definitely a compliment getter. I put a little bit of dent in mine. Let's turn this around so you can really see. And yeah, I suggest that you go check this out. It is worth the coin. And there's a reason why it's the most expensive out of all of these that I'm going to mention, but it's worth it. So go check it out. Again, that's Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. Now, the next one is fairly new to my collection. And it is Beast Mode. Do you hear me? I've never had a fragrance that's a fruity floral. I'm sorry, that's a fruity fragrance and is beast mode like this. I wore this, I want to say last week. Had it on my scarf. You know when I pass by the scarf, still now, I left the scarf on the chair in my entranceway. And when I walk past it, I smell the damn perfume. When I tell you this thing lasts and lasts and lasts, it lasts a very long time, okay? And that's none other than Ajwad by Taffas. Now, Ajwad by Taffas, I was trying to figure out what it reminded me of. And it reminded me a little bit of Paco Rabanne's Olympia Intense, that kind of vibe. But this has a little bit more, I would say, potency and incense. I don't know if it's incense, but I'm going to look at the notes. This retails for about $30. The bottle is lovely. Look at that bottle. It's very pretty, the bottle. And this is about a 2-ounce bottle. Okay. So the notes, according to Fragrantica, top notes, it just says fruity notes. It's clear. Wow. But this is also floral at the same time. And it gives me along the same vibes of New York Nights. If you like that floral, sweet, gourmandy scent, New York Nights by Bond 9. It's around that family. So it has fruity notes, it has rose, it has jasmine, and it has base notes of musk, vanilla, amber, and cedar. If you like something that's sweet, if you like something that's floral, if you like something that's fruity, you're gonna love this. And because this is one of the Middle Eastern fragrances that does not have oud in it, it has cedar but not oud, you're gonna like this. So if you definitely don't like anything oud, you definitely gonna have a very good appreciation for this. And listen to me. It lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts for days. Even when you wash your clothes, it's still on there. It lasts, okay? So this woman, this woman has on a ripped jean, but not too ripped. And it's not a fitted jean, okay? It's like a boyfriend jean with a rip on the thigh and a rip at the knee. She has on a pump, but it's a clear pump. And she has on a slouched, off-the-shoulder, light sweater with a blazer. So she has on the blazer, but you can see, excuse me, the off the shoulder, the sweater drooping down. It's a very loose fitted sweater. And she has on a small little, maybe little Telfar bag that she can either wear crossbody or she can wear it on her wrists. Her accessories are simple. She can either have on a hoop or a plain diamond stud. She has on multiple bangles and a nice little Movado watch. Maybe even an Apple Watch. That's what this girl has on. Now go run and go get you that outfit because I'm about to try that on when I wear that again. So the next 3 fragrances, I'm not going to list their notes because I already mentioned them. And I'm going to, at the end of this video, put so that you can access it and click the link and watch it. But these last fragrances, now, if you like something like this on the long lines of this, as I described, then you're going to like this one. And this is Ana Abiyedi. I'm just going to call it AA Poudre. I'll put the link in the description bar. These two give me the same vibe. You know what? I might as well just read the notes for you guys. Okay. So the notes for this one, white musk, cypriol oil, middle notes of vanilla, saffron, and cardamom, base notes of tonka bean and guaiac wood. Yes, guaiac wood. Divine. Okay. The next one is from the same house, and it's just the AA. There's no rouge, there's no poudre, it's just AA. And this is a very clean scent. It's clean, yet sweet, yet fresh. And I want to say it's powdery and musky, but very clean. So if you're the clean girl, you're really going to like this. It has top notes of orange, bergamot, vanilla pear, musk notes of amber. So if you're the clean girl, go get this because you're really going to appreciate this. And last but definitely not least of my popular fragrance purchases off Amazon, Middle Eastern fragrances from Amazon, is going to be from the same house, but this is Rouge. You listening to me? Rouge now is a bit different, and Rouge has top notes of nashi pear, kumquat, bergamot, middle notes of geranium, caramel, base notes of ambergris. Is that ambergris? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Forgive me. Musk and oak moss. So let me just spray this. Yes. So I'm not going to tell you what this reminds me of in this video because I want you to check out my recent fragrance haul video. I'll put it in the end of this video, the tab, so you can click it and watch it and get a more in-depth review on this fragrance. Yeah, go check it out. And once you do, you will see that this fragrance is absolutely, positively divine. Okay, so that concludes my popular Middle Eastern fragrance buys off of Amazon. All of these fragrances, except with the exception of Casablanca, are under $30. Go check it out. If you want to smell luxurious, you want to smell, you know, make a statement, you want your fragrance to last, you want to smell a bit exotic, then I recommend that you go and you get to purchase these fragrances. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to comment. Leave me some suggestions in the content that you want to see. And you know how the rest goes. Yes. Stay elevated, stay humble, stay beautiful, and stay blessed.